Welcome back to my YouTube channel. After a very long time, I'm posting this video, and this video will be for the upcoming cabin crew aspirants if they have any interview. And in this interview, I will tell you everything at how to get your CV shortlisted, and then after how to proceed with the further steps so that you can proceed or have the information if you're going for an interview. In this video, I will be covering both the domestic and the international interview with both the airlines. So let's begin without wasting any further moment. The first question, that how to get your CV shortlisted. Most of the candidates are there. If you know, there is an airline who is hiring very frequently in India. So the thing is that many of there are candidates who are not getting their CV shortlisted. So how to make an applicant tracking system, that means ATS friendly CV. I will show my own CV. I hope it's visible. If it is visible. So basically the CV covers a professional photo, then there is your personal details, everything, email ID, then after your work experience, your name and education, and most important thing, declaration. So this is one of the most common format, that is a CV friendly resume, ATS friendly resume, so you can make it. And I have seen there are a lot of instructor on YouTube and Instagram both who conduct classes by taking charges, and they actually charge the students or candidates. And one of the candidates just reached me out few months ago, and he sent me his CV, which was actually given by the instructor, and it was not at all an ATS friendly CV. And he told me that I have got the CV from my instructor and it is not getting shortlisted. So after that, I personally made the CV of that candidate, and then after he got his CV shortlisted. So if you are not able to see the CV in the video, I will pin the photo. If anything is possible, you can reach me out on my Instagram. I will share everything. And if not, then I will mention the format of an ATS friendly CV. So this is the first step. And if an airline is hiring, just take Akasa Air is hiring. First, you have to check the requirements, and if you are under the requirements, then you have to mention over here that in personal information, that gender, height, weight, and BMI, so that the HRO is seeing the CV, he is able to know that yes, this candidate has this qualification, and we can call him for interview, him or her for interview. Then obviously education is there, and then hobbies, languages. If you have certain achievements in sports or anything, or at your workplace, then work experience, then most important, professional summary or objective, and then after in declaration, as I told. So mostly the thing is that after getting your CV shortlisted, you get an invitation mail from the airline, and they call you for the interview at certain venue at certain time. So if you are going for the very first time for an interview, first of all, you have to check your grooming. I have written in all this so that I can speak on the points that I have felt that it is important. And then after, you have to be properly groomed, because if you don't know, grooming is also marked over there in the interview, because grooming is the main thing over here in this cabin crew field. And then the thing is that you have to acknowledge the email if you get an invitation. So there are candidates who do not know that how to acknowledge an invitation mail. So the thing is that you have to write to the HR that thank you for giving me this opportunity and sending me the invite for the interview, and then you have to say that I will be there on the given date and time. You have to revert them in the given time. That's done. Because there are some candidates, even a friend of mine, who got an invitation and he did not acknowledge them that he will actually attend the interview. So acknowledgement is very important. Acknowledgement done, you are ready for the interview. You will reach the interview at certain time, that means the given time by the HR of the airline. First thing first, don't panic. Everyone is a human over there, and then after, you're also you are also there to be a part of an airline. So mostly airline, even the airline which is hiring frequently, whether it is Indigo or it is Akasa Air, or any other airline like Fly 91, Star Air, etc., etc. So the first round is mostly the GD round. People, even I didn't know when I was going for my first interview that what is GD means. GD means group discussion. Mark this as very important. Group discussion, not a debate. Because there are candidates who take it as a debate competition. They are just presenting their own opinion. They are not valuing the opinion of the other candidates. So it is very important to be a good listener also. 80% of the candidates get rejected into this round. Only 20% moves forward for the personal interview. And in personal interview, 10% of the candidates are rejected. And in the final interview, if you reach the PI2, there is high chance that you are selected if you are not doing any silly mistake. So make sure that GD round you are able to clear, because it is the very first round. So how to crack it? Firstly, don't mug up anything. Don't just take out some topics from internet or Google or artificial intelligence, prepare on it, and you just learn it and you are going for the interview. That is not how things work actually. You have to train yourself in such a way that whatever topic is given by the HR, you are able to speak on that topic at least for 2 minutes. Point to be noted over here. For example, there are 10 candidates right now and I wanted to initiate the topic. In most of the YouTube videos, you have heard that either you have to initiate the topic or you have to end the topic. There is a very low chance that if you speak in the middle of the GD round, you will be getting selected for the next round. It's actually not a true statement, it's only a myth. If you have the confidence, if you have the talent that you can showcase your thoughts, value and respect other candidates' thought, then they will select you even if you speak in the middle of the 10 candidates. So it's not like that you have to initiate or you have to end the topic. Yes, there are chances. There are always chances who says or initiates the topic first or ends the topic. But you can also get selected if you speak in between them. So GD, for example, they are giving topic your favorite destination. They will not just say that the topic is favorite destination. They will give you at least, I think, 20 to 30 seconds to think on that topic. You have to be very quick. That is the reason I am telling you. You have to be trained. You have to train yourself in such a way that you are able to speak on the topic that is given by the HR on spot. So you have to practice every day because GD is very important. If you're not able to crack GD, you will be not knowing what are the next rounds. It's done, GD done. For example, you have done with a GD, they will call that yes, you are selected. And to be honest, if a group of 10 candidates, if there is no candidate who is able to cross it or who is able to speak properly and it does not satisfy the requirement of the HR, they will not select anyone. It's not like that if there are 10 people, everyone is not able to speak, but still I am the person who is to speak, who spoke on the topic and I will be selected. It's not like that. You have to speak well, you have to be clear, you have to represent your thoughts in words. Then you have to give certain examples because giving examples is always a plus point. Done with this? So over here the HR checks whether the candidate is able to speak on the topic. He is a quick thinker and he is also a good speaker plus a good listener. So mark this point, it is very important. Then comes the personal interview. Personal interview 1. Mostly in domestic airline there is 2 personal interviews. One is for the communication and one is for pressurizing the candidates. I will let you know. Personal interview 1. First thing they notice is the body language. How they sit, how they greet. Greeting is very important, and even manners. Like for example, you are the HR and you ask me that, "Hi Anurag, how are you?" Then you can say that, "Yes, I am fine sir, how are you?" No, it is not considered as good manner. What is the correct manner? If you are asking me that, hi Anurag, how are you doing, then I have to reply that I am doing fine sir, thank you for asking, how are you? So this one word, thank you for asking, not one word, one sentence, is called formal manner for an interview. It is noted. Then in mostly interviews, even I have done in my few interviews, formal English. Look, the thing is that everyone over there knows to communicate and then represent their thoughts and words. But the thing is that formal English is very important. It's not like you are saying yeah instead of yes, then kind of. It is not proper English. The proper English is yes, no, kind of, not kinda. Kinda is not a word in interview. So you have to be proper and using formal English words. Done. So in this situation, in this interview, sometimes the HR also only gives one topic. Why? Because that topic will be such a topic in which everything is covered. For example, when I went for my first personal interview, there was one girl before me and the HR only gave him one topic, that is tell me a story. Why this topic? Because telling a story is the most comprehensive topic ever, because it involves storytelling, pauses, articulations, and then how do you convey the story to the HR. Most important, tense, which is very important. You have to say if you're telling a story, you have to say everything in past tense, if you know. So everything is very important over here, so be prepared. And most commonly asked question over here is why cabin crew, why not any other field, and questions based on your CV. Okay, so you have to go through your CV very thoroughly. They can ask that if you are working in certain company, that why you want to leave this organization, how was the work environment over there, are you a team player or not. So prepare for these type of questions, and in the end I will give you certain ways that how can you practice if you don't have anyone. Done with PI1. Point to be noted over here, during PI1, if the HR tells you to wait for PI2, then only you are selected or you are able to clear the PI1. During the whole interview, if any HR tells you you can leave for the day, or you will be informed, or you will be further communicated by an email, that means rejection. Keep this in mind. No confusion is this, because I have faced this situation, so you can trust on me. Done with PI1. In PI1, mostly HR check that is this person truly a candidate who can become a cabin crew, but he has learned by his work experience, and if he is working anywhere, is he able to adapt according to the situation. Done with PI1. Now comes PI2. PI2 is very tricky, very tricky. There can be 4, there can be 2, there can be 3 HRs. According to the situation, according to the airline, it may vary, but the question and situation are same. They will create an awkward situation. Even in PI, point to be noted, in PI1 and PI2 both, body language is very important, and as I told formal words and manners are very important. In PI2, mostly the HR will create an awkward to very awkward situation. They will be like this. So actually they will make faces that they are not interested in you to select, but you have to give your answer, or you have to give the interview in such a way that they have to select you when they are not in the mood of selecting you. Okay, done. Awkward situation. Then multiple cross questions. In every speech, in every answer that you will say to the HR, they will cross question you. For example, I am an international swimmer, I am applying for Akasa Air or any other airline. They will ask you that you can go for coaching, or you can pursue your swimming career. Then why cabin crew? Why do you feel that cabin crew is fit for you? Then if I am telling that I have this skills, how will you use these skills in this field? Then after, what are the new things, or what are the new challenges that you will face? So they will cross question you everywhere, and they will make you doubt on yourself that why are you sitting in this interview, or you are fit for being a cabin crew or not. Done with this. And then after, most important over here, that you have to be honest, because in PI2 they will check whether you are lying in your CV or not. Mostly the thing is, what a person do or what a candidate do, they write, if they don't have any experience, they tell that they have been working with these companies and they are not, like, they have gained some experience. So they will cross question you, sir, multiple times, that are you sure that you are working, are you sure this. They will ask you, sir, multiple times, and they will barely give you time to think or speak. But whenever you require time, not too much, you can ask for it, maybe once or twice, not more than that. Okay. And be calm, don't rush, don't rush. Even though I am rushing in this video because I have to keep it short, I have to value your time also. So don't rush in this while you are saying your answer, because rushing might make you fumble, or might might affect your confidence in the interview. Done with PI2. Over here again, manners. You have to greet, you have to thank the HR that thank you for giving the chance, and then after you can leave, that have a good day, it was a great experience, it was a good experience. You have to tell the HR. So if in this PI2, mostly the HR says that either leave for the day. I told you that it's a clear rejection, because they have to be professional over there, or else they will say that if you are selected, you will get a reward from us via email. If the HR says the second sentence, that means there is a chance that you are selected, or there is a 100% chance that you are selected. Done. Now the most important thing that you should take care, that for example, if you are lying in your CV, don't make the HR feel or realize that you are lying. Lie in such a way that you have lived that moment. Done. And then after, most important thing, communication. Look, as I told in the middle of the video, that there will be candidates, every candidate is able to communicate in their way, but the thing is that you have to be professional. And then after, you have to speak clearly, you have to take pauses. For example, if you are writing an essay, you use comma. So if you are speaking, you have to take certain pauses are very important. Tone, pitch is also very important. And then after, point to be noted over here, for example, the HR is taking your interview in English. Suddenly they switch the gear in Hindi, or switch their language to Hindi. You have to answer that question in Hindi. And I would like to say something over here, that Hindi means proper Hindi, not Sanskrit Hindi, because as I am living in Kolkata, I have also deteriorated my Hindi a bit, so I have to also practice on it. And also for you all guys, in order to learn good English, don't forget about Hindi, because if you are able to speak in good English, they might check your Hindi, and if you are not able to speak in proper Hindi, it might affect your interview. Okay, so note this thing down. Done for the domestic. Now moving to the international. Actually, in international, the process is same. Only one thing is included in between. That is written test. Written test. So if you have given exam in your school about grammar test or literature test, it's like that. I will not say it's easy, because I believe in this world nothing is easy. You have to hard work. You have to even work to breathe. So nothing is easy. You have to work and you have to practice. Even I will recommend you guys to buy some grammar books if possible. It will help you a lot. Done. It was the main core of the interview. Everything is clear. I have told about your CV, and now coming to the main part. That means where actually people get rejected. Even I got rejected. Vocabulary. People will tell you to use certain vocabulary, accent, British accent, different accents that will make an impression. you can use that in international because it will create an image, it will improve your image in the interview. But in domestic, remember, you're not traveling with any international passengers. You will be traveling for very few times, only in international flight. Mostly the passengers will be Indian, so you have to use Indian accent. Just the thing is that you have to be proper and clear, and you have to use words which are easily understandable by the HR and to the passengers. So keep this in mind. Then most asked comment in my YouTube video is that how to make an ATS friendly resume. First of all, you have to work hard on yourself, by yourself. I'm sorry, you have to work hard by yourself. There are numerous sites who provide ATS friendly resume. You can make one resume, you can check whether it is ATS friendly or not, or you can check the ATS score. So you have to work hard, you have to experiment different CV. I can give you only one format, which is this. So you can check this also, or else you have to experiment, because without experiment you will never know which will actually work. Okay, and if your CV is not, or account is not getting shortlisted, don't mail the HR without any reason, because there are candidates who have mailed even though it worked, but I don't recommend it because it is kind of unprofessional. Second thing, how to improve communication. One live example you can see making the video. Even I make YouTube videos to check my communication skills, my body language, everything, my eye contact. So you can make, I'm not telling you to open your YouTube channel, or you can open a YouTube channel. You can practice, you can upload, you can see your own videos, you can find out your own mistakes. So this is the first way. Second way is reading books. You have to read books loudly enough that the words reaches your own ears and you are able to check your pronunciation, articulations, etc., pauses, which I told. Reading books is very important. And second is mirror practice. Mirror practice is also very important because it will help you to improve your body language, eye contact, communication, confidence, everything. And the most important thing, if you don't have any of this, speak in English in front of the people who are not able to understand, or you are able to understand. Just speak in English. I have read it somewhere that you have to take one step to be a great personality. If you don't take the step, you will be never able to recognize your own capabilities. So you have to start at a point. Don't just procrastinate things. Don't be a procrastinator. And then after, I don't know whether I said that word right or wrong. You can rectify me in the comment. And then after, this was the third way. And you can also, sometimes you can, if you are not able, for example, if you have got a question while cabin crew, if you are not able to answer, just write it first. I'm not telling to memorize it. Write it and then speak it. Speak the same answer if possible, or speak the answer and then record yourself and see whether you are doing the mistakes or not. Because if while we are writing, we are able to understand our own mistakes, but while we are speaking, we are not able to rectify or catch our own mistakes. So you can do this, or these were the ways. And the third is, even I had a confusion in this question while my interview, that if you are pursuing graduation, should you declare it in the interview or not? Look, the answer for this question is it depends on airline to airline. For example, if Indigo is hiring, the minimum, or Indigo or Akasa Air is hiring, the minimum qualification is 12th. If the HR asks you that how will you manage while working with us, because you have to study this and that, so you can tell them that it is a distance course. But you have to mention, don't forget, if you are doing your graduation, you have to mention and you have to tell them that it is a distance course and I have got this and this facilities I can manage, and I will manage because I'm a quick learner, this and this. You have to use buttering over there and you have to give the answer so that they can select you. If you are, for example, if you are pursuing from offline mode or from regular course, the thing is that you have to manage, because if they select you, anyways you have to manage or you have to drop out, because I have seen candidates who told in the interview that they will manage, and the airline hired them, but they left their graduation in between of it, and then I don't know what they are doing. But according to me it's wrong. You have to complete your graduation. I don't know whether it will be worth or not, but you have to complete your graduation, because I have seen and I have observed promotion is dependent on graduation, so you have to complete it anyway anyhow. So you have to declare, don't lie, because this question is very important. For example, if you have lied in the interview that I am not pursuing my graduation, I have just completed my 12th or just passed my 12th or higher secondary, and by chance if you are selected and you are in the training and you are caught that you have lied, then they might question you or they might relegate you, because honesty is the best policy. We have been taught in a very like from the very starting of our school that honesty is the best policy. So we have to say this question with honesty. Apart from that, during the whole interview, for example, everything went well, you spoke clearly, you were 100% good, but still you got the rejection mail. So look, if you got a feedback then it's fine, or else you have to find out that where you went wrong. If you are not able to find your mistake, then don't worry, you cannot blame anyone, even the situation. Just believe that it was the not right time for you to get selected. Work hard, improve yourself, and then after, God knows what is kept for you. Something good is waiting for you. That is the reason you got rejected. So these were the points that you need to remember while giving the interview, or if you are going for an interview. And I hope in this video, it will help you for going for the interview, because when I went for my first interview, I didn't have this much of knowledge. When I am doing some mistakes, which I am able to figure out, and then I'm correcting it. So when I was going for my first interview, I was not able to figure out these were the things that are actually noticed. I just went for the interview and got rejected in the GD round. I just wasted that opportunities. I don't want you all to do the same thing. I'm trying to help you as much as possible. So please, if possible, just take a book and write out the things which I have told you. And yes, the most important part, keep your introduction very, 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 very good. Because introduction, if the HR has asked you to give your introduction, that will be your first impression. And in interview, first impression is the last impression. So make sure you have your introduction top notch. And by any chance, if you're not able to clear the interview, just don't stop, don't be demotivated. Take a break, then get back to practice, because practice is something which will make you a better candidate from everyone out there. And one thing more, that even I got rejected in the last interview, I'm able to figure out where are the mistakes that I have done. Take a break. Many people will tell you that don't take a break, be consistent. No, take a break, because even when a car gets overheated or any vehicle gets overheated, it needs to stop and take a small break and then resume. Take a break, enjoy every moment, because I am telling you, if you become a cabin crew any day, you will not get this much of time to live your life and enjoy with the parents. So enjoy every moment, because successful is not the key to happiness, happiness is the key to success. So keep these things in mind, take a notebook, write these things down, because I have learned all this in the past 8 months and I am telling you this in one single video. So that is it for today. If you have any question, I will mention my Instagram in the comment section or in the description, and I'm always open for you guys. You can reach me out anytime. I will reply you. Even I reply to each and every comment. And even if I have done any kind of mistakes in this video, you can point to me and I will be happy to see that comments, and I will be getting some guidance from you. So take care, practice, make a good CV, get shortlisted. Akasa Air is hiring frequently. It's a great opportunity and it's such a good airline. So see yourself in that cabin crew uniform daily. Practice like you are a cabin crew, and ultimately you will be a cabin crew one day. So that's it for today. I hope the video was good and it was helpful, and thank you for kind wishes, and thank you for staying connected. Bye bye, take care, good night, and work hard, because किस्मत धोखा दे सकती है, मेहनत नहीं. टाटा and see you.